What's up, Nail Geeks? I am back with Fair Maiden Polish Holiday 2020 collection. It's been a hot minute since the ladies have released a new collection, and I have to say the wait was absolutely worth it because we've got new multichrome pigments, you guys. These are stunning, and if I wasn't busy recording, like at this point, I feel like 400 videos for this week, I would have totally posted my face on here so you guys can see my facial expression in general because these are stunning. I highly recommend picking these up. They're also going to be on sale for Black Friday. So let's dive right in. First up is Axiom. So this has a dominant red to black shift. It is another new pigment. This is amazing. Those of us that have been into indies for several years, including myself, we have been anxiously anticipating this type of color roll, and it does not disappoint. So I really want to stress that my swatches and the video do not do these justice, you guys. They are so incredibly shifty in person, especially Axiom. In person, there is a dominant red to black shift, but at angles, more extreme angles in shaded lighting, there is a gorgeous coppery, almost orange type of glow to it too. It's gorgeous. And I know that the community has been in a frenzy lately with the I Love Nail Polish releasing Eclipse. So I personally do not own that one yet, but I have seen it in the nail polish and dupes comparison group on Facebook that this is a dupe for that. So the formula is very rich, very easy to build up. Personally, I think this one's going to pop best at 3 normal to light coats, but I think you can also definitely get away with 2 coats on it. So it dries down semi-flat. So I'm going to suggest a good glossy top coat, and you guys just have to trust me on this one. This has so much color roll, and I'm not a big black nail polish fan myself, but this one I can 100% get behind. And next we have Euphoria. This is a dominant shift between this tealish sort of color. I'm seeing some silver color rolls to it as well. I'm also seeing some purple and gold at extreme angles. There is a ton of color roll to it. It's another just really beautiful shade. Again, I can't stress enough, my swatches and the video are not doing the color rolls justice. They're so intense in person and just really special. Like, they're just so stinking gorgeous in person. Now this has a somewhat metallic feeling on the brush strokes, just a little bit. It's quite dense, and I think most are going to be just fine at 2 coats for this one. I would suggest going in light on those brush strokes just to prevent any type of streaking, as it does have that metallic type of lean on the application. So again, on the full hand shot, I topped off with a glossy top coat. This is another it's beautiful, it's gorgeous, and I cannot recommend this collection enough. And next we have Opulence. So the color roll I'm seeing in this one is definitely indicative to what you guys are seeing on the bottle shot, and that goes for all 6 of them. And this has a indoor lighting shade of this almost indigo like purple effect, and at angles it's easily shifting over to, I'm seeing blues, there are oranges, there's some copper stuff. I'm making up color names at this point because I'm just so flabbergasted by them. And over at extreme angles, there's this luminescent coppery gold type of shift too. Very nice. It's really intense, again, just like all the others in the collection. And for opacity, I'm going to suggest 2 coats on this one. It builds up very quickly to opacity, and again, go in soft with those brush strokes and allow it to self-level out to prevent any type of streaking. Lots and lots of color roll with this one too. I really can't stress how utterly impressed I was by this set. And next we have Serendipity. This is what I'm seeing as a primary emerald green sort of indoor color that you'll see. And over at angles, there's a very obvious purple shift, and then there's a touch of magenta and gold at extreme angles. This one also has a touch of that silvery-like effect in really bright lights. So I haven't really mastered showing you guys all the color rolls on a video quite yet, but again, you know, if you trust me as a swatcher or a blogger, I cannot stress enough how beautiful these are in person. So again, for this one, very similar to the others, 2 coats for opacity I think is going to be just fine for most. Going soft on those brush strokes, beautiful coverage here, and then finish off with a glossy top coat and so much color roll to see. just really lovely. I also personally like that there's really nothing else going on with them. It's just straight up color shifting action. So it's almost like a bit palette cleansing, if you will. And next we have Tranquility. This one goes from what I'm seeing dominantly as a almost sapphire type of blue. And then again at angles, I'm seeing some purples, there's some orange and some strong gold over at the more extreme sides. So another really super shifty type of color. So in bright lights, again, that's what you're going to see on the video. Unfortunately, I really wish you guys could just see just how intense. It's just bananas, the color roll that I'm seeing on all of these. It was an absolute treat to get to see these in person. And as a blue polish lover myself, I really liked this one. Normally on blue multichromes, it's typically just seeing a really dominant like blue to purple shift. But this one, it still has this somewhat silvery like effect in very bright lights, but then we're also seeing a purple at angles and then that orangey goldish effect at more extreme angles. Really, really nice. And finally, we have Transcendent. This is what I would consider as a warm type of multichrome. In bright lights and in strong indoor lighting, you're going to get that coppery bronze sort of effect. And at angles, this one shifts over easily to a luminous type of gold. I'm seeing a touch of a greenish blue at very extreme angles. Really nice. Again, wonderful coverage on this one too. I think 2 coats is going to pop the best on this one, and really lovely multichrome action once again. I really dig how this has this warm tone to the more primary color rolls to it, and then you almost get a touch of a cool lean on the extreme color rolls to it as well. And again, really intense, and 2 coats on those soft brush strokes and you're going to be good to go. And again, glossy top coat on my full hand shot here, and just really, really lovely. Now, Fair Maiden, when they release these they will be having a Black Friday sale. Each of the polishes in this collection are 12 each, but during their Black Friday sale, you can grab the full set for $55, which is quite discounted. After the Black Friday sale, they will go up to normal pricing, which is $65 for the set if you want them. And they will launch on November 27th at 10 a.m. Central Time, and for that weekend only, they'll have their sale. So there will be a $5 doorbuster polish and a free holiday 2020 gift with purchase on orders above $50. I will link for Maiden Polish below for you guys if you want to get that open in your browser too. And the Facebook fan group if you want to get in there and see additional swatches. If I'm not mistaken, I think there's a couple other colors that are going to be releasing during this launch. And I think one of the other bloggers have posted her swatches already too. So definitely worth getting in there and checking out. Again, I can't recommend these enough, you guys. They are beautiful and so stinking color rolly and shifty in person. As always, if you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching.